I don't like it when my video just automatically start playing before I get ready because I feel as though it's being messy. But you know what? Since it started, here it go. Let's just go with it. You know what I'm saying? That's just, honestly, that's where my mind been lately. I've been pivoting. I could pivot like that. Like, fine, this is where we at. Fine, we gonna go with it. Let's go with it. I ain't about to argue. I ain't about to argue. I'm not about to stress myself out. I'm not about to upset myself. I'm not about to do any of that. Life is just too short. Y'all already know that I just lost my cousin not too long ago. Shortly after that, I lost my aunt. Like, dealing with 2 deaths within 2 weeks, like, that was just bananas to me. But I'm feeling good, you know. In spite of all that, I am feeling really blessed, you know. I know our family really been taking a lot of hits as far as burying people that we love, you know, unexpectedly. You know, both of these deaths was completely unexpected, which most deaths usually are. But when I tell you that double whammy, like the impact it had on me, well, I want to give a nice shout out to Big. Like, he has definitely been my rock through this entire process, and it's just been phenomenal watching this man care for me in an amazing capacity. Like, my family even pointed that out, like, damn, that's a man right there. Like, you ain't gotta worry about nothing, because okay, let me tell you wait. So like I said, my cousin passed, but then my aunt passed, so we was all, Big went with me to the funeral or whatever. He switched it. He's amazing. Like, I don't have to ask, he just does, you know. So he was able to accompany me to the funeral, there for me, throughout the whole time, throughout the grieving process of my cousin and my aunt. After the funeral, we all in the parking lot. We like, what's going on? Like, what we about to do? Are we gonna go to the gravesite? Because the gravesite was like an hour away, y'all. It was literally, it was 52 minutes. You was on the complete other side of town. And then we would have to come back to this church for the repast to eat. So I'm like, what? Are we about to do this? Because that's a lot of driving. That's a lot of driving. That's gears. You know, and I was like, but my house is about 22 minutes away from here. So we can just have a little pre-party before we go back to the repast. Because it's like, I'm not doing both. I'm not doing both. If I go to the dropping, I'm not coming back for the, that's a lot. I'm sorry. Listen, that was a lot of debating going on because I ain't got to do both. I'm doing one or the other. So I chose the middle ground. I was like, okay, I ain't gonna go to the droppage, you know. I'm gonna just go back for the repeats, you know. So a lot of people was insisting with me or whatever, and then half the people went to the gravesite. So, you know, while the people are with me, you know, Big, like, sprung into action. Like, we chilling. And I host. I love to host. I love to serve. If you ever had the privilege of coming over to my house, you know one thing we gonna do is eat, drink. We gonna have a good time and all of that. So I really, really love to cater. I really do love to host, all of that. But Big was like, nah, you know, fellowship with your family, I got this. He cooks, he made hors d'oeuvres, you know what I'm saying? Appetizers, you know. And took care of all of that when people had, you know, trouble with parking, because baby, parking is limited. He went outside, direct the parking. Like, when he seen we was running low on liquor, he went and got some more liquor. When I tell you, I had to say one word. I took trash out, took care of Butternut. Like, all I needed to do was literally focus on my family. And that's right when my family was like, oh my God, like, we like him. Look how he taking care of you. Like, you didn't have to say one word. And no lie, like, I was so worried about, you know, I'm not gonna say entertaining. I was literally enjoying my family because we was having a good time. We was cutting up, you know what I'm saying, like we always do, having photo shoots. You know, occasionally I'll go in the kitchen and check on Big or whatever, but other than that, I really didn't have, you know, a lot to worry about, which was true. And it was like right at that moment when my cousin said it, I was like, oh my God, that is so true. You know, matter of fact, during this whole process, and it's like, that's when I had like an epiphany and everything just started registering, like, dang, I'm really truly blessed. You know what I'm saying? And on top of that, I met his mama. Met the mama. She flew down, her husband from the Seattle. We had dinner. Went back to my place, which is now actually our place. Yes, me and Big live together now. We have been together for 6 months. We decided to move in together for the remainder of my lease, which is 4 months, just to see what up. Because we about to lock this thing down. This man is trying to lock this thing down. And honestly, I'm going to let him. I'm going to let him. He trying to move me to a new zip code. And I need that. We need a backyard for Butternut. We need a backyard for our son. So yeah, we gonna do whatever we need to do. I'm back working. I'm working 2 jobs. What's up? Like, and I'm still doing my business. I just made 6 years in business. Matter of fact, I got a gig as soon as I get off the line with y'all. So, and I got a date night with my man. But anyways, I'm serious. Like, he has been like phenomenal. And this is not about him. I'm just saying this is about me. But he has been phenomenal. And I am very thankful. And that's why every day I get on my knees. You know what I'm saying? And after I'm done, I pray. And I thank God for, like, wow. Okay? Because when I tell you I ain't got an ex. Anyways, so that was good. Like I said, I met his mom. We had dinner. She bought some toys for our son, Butternut, which he has already ripped through. And meeting her husband, Rick, was also great because he's a wine broker, I want to say. So basically, like, he can get me in talks of labeling my own wine that I can distribute on my site, and I sell private label. What? That is like queen status. That's what I did. That's my crown. That is queen status. Are you serious? And Big was like, baby, I'll help in any way. He gonna help with the name. I'm gonna think on it. All I know is that I want it to be a red wine, or all purpose. You know what I'm saying? So it's probably gonna be a Cabernet or a Pinot Noir. And Big has a degree and all that type of stuff, so he can help me bring that vision together. And that's another thing that I really, really love. That's how I really call him a partner versus a boyfriend, is because he is very intentional on how he wants to partner with me. He's like, okay, you're doing amazing, but how we can do this to the next level? Because he's looking at, baby, come on, what's up? You know what I'm saying? Like, what I need to do. Like, if I can help you in any way I can, like, I'm gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? So I really, and not only is he on board with it, his people on board with it, because Rick didn't have to do that. Thank you, Rick. Rick did not have to do that. So it's like, wow, look at all these amazing things that's going on in my life. Like, it's just actually, y'all, I'm so happy. And then the mom was like, oh my God, like, y'all look so happy. Look at the way they talked about the look, y'all. They talked about the look. I'm telling you, everybody says it. And she's like, When are y'all getting married? Like, when are y'all getting married? When are y'all moving in? And we was like, Mom, you know, we already did that. And she was like, okay, so when the baby's coming? Cause I'm ready to be a grandmother. And I'm like, you sound like this one right here. And I was like, this is so refreshing. And she's like, she texts me, we started like a whole group chat now. We like these. Matter of fact, you remember I told you she came over and got some stuff and brought some stuff, a butternut or whatever, and we end up having like a little nightcap. They came over the next day for lunch. Me and Big hosted like a nice little lunch for them or whatever and whatnot, and I also put like together a little goodie bag or whatever for them to take while they run their little errands, and then the morning after for their flight, you know, just a little something to let them know that we love them or whatever and whatnot. She loved every bit of that, and I end up changing into my muumuu after like everything was done. And she was like, oh my God, you like muumuus? I was like, I love muumuus. She said, girl, me too. And can you believe, like yesterday, y'all, I got it right here. She sent me one in the mail. Matter of fact, I think she said she got another one coming. And I just thought that was so sweet. She was like, I can tell my son is very happy with you, and I'm just so happy that he's happy. She said, I have never seen him so happy. And I'm like, oh. You know, he's amazing. I love him. And I'm just so happy to see like where our next chapter is gonna be. And it's one of those things where I feel like I'm still just enjoying, like, what's up? I'm ready to see whatever this road or whatever it's gonna take us, because no lie, I think what I love most about Big is like how safe and how protective I feel. Like, it's literally nothing I can tell him. Like, matter of fact, it's certain things I feel as though I shouldn't tell him, because, baby, one thing I know for certain, he is not going to play it by me. He ain't trying to hear no understanding. Okay? I was like, babe, I'm going to meet up with the ex-husband so we can go ahead and get done with these papers once and for all. He was like, all right, I'm riding with you. I'm like, nah, I don't need you to take this ride. He said, okay, well, I'll be up the street. Send me the address. I'm like, nah, because then you're going to find a way to come up in here to wash your hands. Hell no. No, I got this on my own. He was like, but you ain't got to. No. I appreciate your concern, but I got it from here. Because I really do. Like, I already emailed the papers 1, 2, 3 times over, responded to his petition, created a new one in this city now. And, you know, for the life of me, like, Elsa, let it go. Let it go, Elsa. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Like, what? I don't want to speak on it because I haven't been speaking on it in a while. But, baby, I've been signing papers. Can you respond? That's it. Because me and my man ready to move on with our precious little lives. And we ready to pay the cost. So, send a number. We'll write the check. So, that's it. That's all. As you notice, my skin has gotten completely better. Do you see Shauna? Like, Shauna is so long. Like, when I tell you I'm the healthiest I've been in a long while, I'm the happiest I've ever been in a long while, I'm the skintiest I've ever been in a long while. My hair has never been longer and healthier. And baby, what? Like, not too much, because then it's going to sound like I'm bragging. But when I say, thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. And if you're new here, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye.